Why, hello there, beautiful. Thank you for clicking on the play button for this here video. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I love you more than these balloons can say. So if this is entertaining, consider giving it a like, maybe subscribe to my channel, click on the bell, not the bell curve or bell peppers, but on the bell notification to get ideas of when I upload. So this is a voiceover because I tend to jumble my words and I hate what I say. It might have been a loop of re-recording and sadness. So without further ado, so today I'm doing a tutorial on how to get a neck trauma effect. It's rather simple and one of the easier special effects looks to achieve. It's good for beginners. So let's move forward. Look, there I am. You'll need for this look Kleenex, foundation close to your skin tone, a spatula, a palette, liquid latex, blood gel, stage blood, thick blood, whatever I dropped on the floor here, little scissors. So we're going to shake the liquid latex and we're going to pour it on this here thing, and then we're going to tear up tissues into small strips. You're really going to want to do it into fours, because these are going to be thin stripes around your neck, and then you can cut them down to little rectangle sized squares. Where did I go? Oh, there I am. So I'm going to take this spatula that I get from those masks that you put on your face to make you more pretty, and I'm going to take that and I'm going to put a thin layer of liquid latex on myself right there. And I'm speeding up the video a bit because really that's what we need to do, speed up. So I'm just painting my neck with that spatula filled with liquid latex, and then I'm going to place a layer of those napkins, not napkins but Kleenex, on my neck and cut it down to size, and I'm just going to continue the process. I'll put liquid latex on top of it, spreading it out real thin, as thin as I can get. And then I'm going to do the whole thing again, but before that, I'm going to go ahead and blow dry to get a better, oh yeah, look at me, I enjoy that. More liquid latex, more tissue. Wow, just look at me go. All right. More layers, more tissue, more Kleenex, more layers. I sing when I'm bored. Okay, not bored, but you get the idea. I really did this a long way. Blow dry, blow dry, blow dry. More latex, more tissue, more latex, more tissue. I kind of wanted to cut some of this out, but I didn't know where to cut it out, so right now we're just going to leave it in. It took me a long time to edit the video in this video. But really you get the point. I get about 6 layers or so down, 6 to 7 layers, just because you want to have as much space between your neck, your actual neck meat, and the liquid latex. And then you're going to take that foundation and you're just going to cover all that white with that foundation, and just get that foundation as close as you can to the color of your décolletage / shoulders, because it gives the illusion of not just having... Wait, stop, stop, don't do what I'm about to do. Don't do this. Okay, this is okay. And this seems fine, and I'm not sure why this ended up this way, but see, I couldn't get my hole started. This is what we're not doing. This is what we're not gonna finna do. I'm only doing this because I am a trained amateur professional, and I'm going very, very, very slow. I can feel on my neck what I'm doing. And this is another advantage of having a really, really, really thick layer of latex and tissue paper. So I can really kind of cut there without worrying too much. So now I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it on the spatula. See how thick it is? And I'm just going to put it right there in that little hole. I'm going to cover as much as I can with that bright red kind of blood. And just get it all up in there as much as possible. And this isn't the only kind of blood we're going to use, but this is the bright red stuff that you're going to see that's in the cavity. And this is why we're going to do that, because the lighter it is. Now we take thick blood. See how thick it is? That's why it's called, yeah, thick blood. And that gives the clotting kind of look. Kind of helps with that. And you're just going to put it in there to give some clotting effect. Delicious. My husband can't watch this. It freaks him out. So now I'm going to take thick blood, which is like a jello almost. That's my cat knocking at my door, which they do. And I'm just going to put more in that neck trauma hole. Spread it around, kind of thin it out as I go, just to give more of an effect of trauma. Where do I keep going? Okay, I'm taking Stage Blood, which is zesty mint flavor. Ooh, zesty. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it in there and kind of fill in some of the white gaps. Just kind of spread it all around. And I already did my face makeup before this. I didn't think that it was super important to have that on camera. But that's what it looks like. This is some more thick blood right here. To give more of a scab and kind of even it out and make sure that you're well saturated without just going all bloodbath on this whole thing. See, this is what we look like. Now I'm taking this daughter and I'm going to dab and dip it into that blood, and I'm going to use it to do droplets of blood as opposed to what I've done in the past and messed it up, where I just kind of poured the bottle over. And I'm just going to make tiny little blood spatter trails. And I'm leaning back so I can get more of the neck area as opposed to just having it go on my chest. Or décolletage. That's a fun word, décolletage. But I'm putting it in intervals. I think it's a little bit more even than I actually want it to be. But again, I don't want to oversaturate myself with the blood. And this is what it looks like up close. See? Ooh, I stood up. And I'm just putting more in there, just trying to make sure that all the gaps there are filled. Trying to make sure that the line between where my neck ends and the latex begins isn't just like this trench of non-blood. See, there I go. I'm actually showing how to do that there. I'm putting some spots in. That's pretty, huh? Yeah. And so now, to give more of an effect, I'm taking that zesty mint Stage Blood, which is the best kind of Stage Blood, and I'm just kind of putting a little bit in my, in my mouth and coming out my nose to simulate that kind of injury, because you bleed from your nose and your mouth when there's a traumatic injury. So we're just going to go with that. It tastes terrible, but yet so minty. So now I'm going to put this towel over, not towel, but scarf over to kind of give the illusion. And this is the final look. What's on my eyelash? It doesn't matter. The end! So thank you so much for watching again. And I'll see you next